Hello everyone and welcome to my channel again. It's been I think 3 weeks since I didn't film the weekly journal. I was telling you in my previous weekly journal that um, the school break was starting, so I didn't know back then if I will be able to film this weekly journal, and I was right. During the school break, we weren't able to go anywhere, even if it's kind of like in these 2 weeks we tried every year to do something, but this year, because my husband couldn't have day off, we just stay home. But I tried every day to do something with my daughter. If the weather was fine, I was just going, I don't know, to pancake houses, to playgrounds, spend some time with her friends, and so on. So my working time was really limited. I barely had time to do something. Luckily that I managed to learn or bring this in my schedule, to just schedule some posts, shorts, and reels on Instagram and so on. So I was able to kind of be present over there, but I wasn't really present because it was difficult for me to catch up, to answer all the comments and so on. So, but um, it was a nice time. We had some great days, and I'm not complaining, only that I was feeling bad that I cannot do the things that I wanted to do. So this week in this weekly journal, I will try to catch up and showing you some things that I have, telling you a bit of the which are my future projects, how I want to bring them to life, and so on. Because again, I have so many things that I want to do that it's kind of difficult to keep up the pace, but I'm trying not to overdo it, and yeah, to see what it comes. So, okay, let's just get started with the weekly journal. Okay, so yeah, it was nice to have a bit of more time with my daughter, and now this week, because school started, I'm still busy because we have a school event. So every evening we need to go and walk for 5.5 kilometers, and my daughter is doing actually pretty great. The first day it was raining and she still could do it. So yeah, I hope it will be a good experience for her. She's with her classmates, but of course I need to go and walk with her. So again, it's like this week it was I have the time to do stuff until she's coming back from school, but then during the day I also need to prepare dinner, because during the dinner time we are working, so still pretty busy over here. But I want to talk about this blouse that I finished, and you know that I was showing to you the motif, the circles that I was doing for the video tutorial of the black dress that is already finished. And after finishing almost all the motifs, and I was about to start filming the video tutorial, and because I already made or did the charts, how the motifs were placed, but when I was starting to film everything, I realized that the construction was wrong. So it's working. This is um, the thing that you can do it, but because it wasn't really intuitive and it wasn't repetitive, or meaning that you place the circles in one way and just repeat that construction as much as you want, depending on the length. Wasn't working. And actually, with every placing every round of the motif, you needed to change a bit how the circle were placed, and also the back wasn't the same as the front, because the front circles were getting from the space of the back. I don't know how to explain it, but I figured out what was wrong, and I don't know if I will explain it to you right now, you will get it. But anyways, so because I'm working with the circle, I was thinking to, and this is how I did it, I joined the circles into 5 points. And this was the mistake, because being only into 5 and being a circle, it should be in 6 points, because you will have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need to have 6 section where you should join you have to join the circles. So because of that, I needed to change the pattern for the circle, because I had a multiple of 5, and now I needed a multiple of 6. So anyways, I did it, kind of the pattern works. So after joining, you will have 2 joining rounds that are different, and then keep repeating and join them in the same way. And also the spaces between the joining, they are not that bigger, and they don't need to be filled up. I just did it at the armpit because it was a bigger hole after joining it. And this is how it's looking right now. And basically for now, we just adding more length as much as we want, depending on the length of the skirt, blouse, of the dress, blouse, whatever. And because I didn't like it with the flared sleeves, well, I did like it, but I didn't like it how it was looking. To add more motifs, I just increased made this bigger, the last 2 motif, and this way it's still having a bit of it's still flared. So yeah, now I started because I just wanted to finish this blouse to see that it's working. And anyways, I had all those motifs, so I needed to put them in something. But now I kind of started with some new motifs, because I want to make the tutorial to be perfect. Because with this one, because the circles were made still with 5 points, but somehow I joined them in 6 points, and having 1 extra space with everyone, so it was confusing. So anyways, I do think that I want for this not to make another dress, but because it's really intuitive, and if you want to make it a dress, you can do it. But I want to break it and make a top and a skirt, because I think that it will be more wearable in this way. You can wear at the top with a pair of shorts or something, and so not necessarily only as a beach cover up. So, and of course the skirt, you can wear it as a beach cover up, or wear the entire outfit as a beach cover up. And of course the skirt, you can wear it with something under, because it will be a bit transparent with these holes. So still a lot of work with this design, but I'm happy that somehow I managed to figure it out in time without getting out there. So this will be basically my fourth sample for this design, so I think it will be okay. And now it's even easier to just grade this pattern, because I just need to figure out how bigger to make those motifs so the pattern can work for bigger sizes as well. So yeah, kind of a lot of work with this one, but I'm really happy. I'm not complaining. This was a really really challenging project, and I need that from time to time, because otherwise I cannot do only the things that are working from the beginning and just that's it. I could or I had a question mark while working on the dress, because I was ripping off, making something wasn't good, wasn't working like it should. So when a project is like this, means like something is wrong, because it should I don't know, it should work from I'm not saying that from the beginning, but the things should be easier as they were. So yeah, so with this project, after maybe finishing my next pattern to be released, then I will start, well, I'm still working on this one as a side project, but maybe starting next week I will be more into it and try to finish it as soon as possible. So I just use this white yarn, or off-white yarn. Is the same scrapie cotton as the black dress. I was telling you that I wasn't really happy with it, but just because the circles were wrong. Now they are perfect. They are not, see, even in this yarn you can see that they are popping like this, and this is just because it was wrong from the beginning. So now they are nice, and if I'm folding them like this, you cannot see anything popping out, which is perfect. So yeah, so, and I used this yarn because this is what I had, and yeah, I need to finish what I have first before going and digging into buying some other yarn. Now the next project that I'm working on, and you already see it in my previous weekly journal, is the skirt. And I just post Instagram reel asking for name suggestions, because the only thing that was coming into my head was zebra, but somehow I didn't want it to put a name that is related with the colors, because I want to see this in many colors combo. And I started to film a helpful video tutorial, because I wasn't filming while I was working to the actual skirt, so I tried to do it with a sample, and this is more likely looking like a sleeve, but yeah, so I hope I just finish it right now before starting filming on this video, explaining all the steps of the skirt and how you can adjust it, even making it more flared if you want. So I hope working on this sample only, it will be useful for you. This is kind of an easy pattern to adjust, to calculate, so I hope that everything will be just fine, and it will be helpful, the video tutorial, and even if it's not for the entire piece. Yeah, so now that I finished the video tutorial, I just want to finish the pattern, and maybe next week I will be able to publish it as a pattern and as a video tutorial as well. Whew. Yeah. Another thing that I was able to publish this week was the square top that I finished last year actually, but it was just at the end of the summer, and I said that there's no point to and I didn't have time, but I said that there's no point to publish something because anyways people won't be interested to make it as the summer is ending. And now I finished the video tutorial, and you can already see it on my YouTube channel. So this is the square top that I made. The first one that I made last year, it was only having two squares, so without this middle one, and two squares to go in the back. And I worked the squares bigger for that one, and I kind of loved the length, how it was going over here and with the fringe in the middle. Maybe I will find a photo or a video to put it over here, but it was too wide to fit my bust, so somehow it was very. So I tried to make this one with smaller squares, but because it was too much space here, so I felt like I need more coverage. I just added this fifth square, but anyways you can try it with 4, with 3. I have all the information in the video tutorial. For this one I didn't write the pattern because the process is really intuitive, and I didn't write a pattern yet, but if there will be a request, maybe I will think to do one. So yeah, the video tutorial for this one is on my YouTube channel. I really love this kind of tops, and I can see them everywhere, so it's not kind of an original idea, but I wanted one for myself because I don't feel really comfortable wearing this kind of tops. And I know that all the people are saying you're looking amazing and everything, because this is the feedback, and it's great, but every person has their own issues with their bodies. Even if we said that we try to embrace our bodies, and there is still something. And for me personally is the feeling that I need to cover my shoulders and even my arms, because yeah, this is how I feel more comfortable. I always love to wear baggy clothes in my upper body, so this is, and you can see that from my designs that they're mostly oversized in the upper body. And if this is kind of makes me feel comfortable, then I'm okay. I'm wearing whatever I makes me feel okay. But somehow I was from last year I was feeling that I need to push myself a bit farther and try to wear maybe something else. I don't know yet, but maybe this top is really nice to be to wear it under a shirt or a summer cotton linen shirt, or maybe at the beach side. Maybe I will wear it, I don't know. It's still under a question mark, but hopefully I will get over it and just wear it, because I do like it, I do love it. But yeah, it's something. So yeah, this is the tutorial. Now I think last week or 2 weeks ago I just got some beautiful yarn from Arcane Fiber Works. I think that I have a discount code for this yarn if you want to check their website and see what they have over there. This is fingering with yarn, is merino and nylon, and yeah, they sent it to me because I think that they were telling me, okay, I see that you're not using that often the variegated yarn, so we are doing this, do you want to try it on? And I said, of course, never say no to yarn. So, and it's beautiful. It's one is called Peacock Feather, this one, and this one is Fairy Tales. And this is how it's looking after putting them in cakes. And I started to work on something with a peacock feather. Is the Purple Love cardigan that I designed, I think, in 2018. It's an old one, and of course that it needs a makeover. And I don't know, when I saw this yarn I was thinking about that design. And it's funny because this is an oversized cardigan, like lace cardigan, maybe to wear it as a cover up as well, or over this top. So and I tried and I started to make it in this beautiful yarn. And this is how, because I posted a short about with the swatches that I made using this yarn, and some people were asking to work a few more rows to see how the color is changing. So this is the peacock feather. From the Fairy Tales, I still have the gauge swatch. It's a gauge swatch in V-stitch, and with this yarn I'm thinking to remake another old pattern of mine, which is the lavender blouse, which is more like a shirt, but I do wanted to make it as a shirt this time, because that one is on the shoulders, and somehow I was obsessed about this style, but now something changed. So maybe I will do some more rows to just make the neckline higher. So this means that basically it will be a different design. But yeah, I don't know when I will start this. I'm hoping that really soon, and it will be these two makeovers will be released also this summer. But yeah, first to finish with these two, with the skirts and the dress pattern design, because it's taking me too much, and I do want to finish those. So these are kind of future projects that I want to finish in the next period. And I think for the Purple Love cardigan, I do have a video tutorial, but the video tutorials back in the 2018 weren't that good. I don't want to say that now they are perfect. There are still things to improve, and still things that I need to learn, because it's not only about filming the process, it's about editing, it's about everything. So I do need to still learn how to do it better, but I try to do my best with every tutorial, and I hope that you find this tutorial really helpful. So yeah, kind of this was it for trying to catch up with what I was working on and what I want to do next. I still have the wrapping pants in progress that I show you. I finished one half, and the yarn just arrived a few days ago for the second half, because I didn't have enough. So because they are similar parts, then I will have to film the video tutorial for the second part, and then I can start working on that pattern as well. So there are still a few things that and a few projects that I want to do in the summer, but I hope that I think that it will be another top that I want to make, but then maybe after finishing all of this I can start working on a fall winter season, because this is something that I want to do it for so many times, to just design everything for the next season really in time, but until now it wasn't possible. So because I the life is intervening, and somehow I need to do some other stuff, and every time I'm putting on hold my work to be able to take care of family and of life and everything. So because I'm able to do it, so otherwise, yeah, I'm grateful that this job is actually that I can do that, put on hold and just doing it later, because otherwise it would be really difficult to handle everything. So yeah, I'm not talking anymore today. I hope that you had a great period, and I hope that you missed a bit this weekly journals, because I did. And yeah, I will keep putting the link for the questions and suggestions. I have to say something to Lindsay with the bag, because I didn't forget about it. And I did started to work on another bag project. I don't know if it will be what she will like anyways, but it's that bag with the macrame cord that I got for it, and I hope that she will like it. It will be more like a summery bag, I don't know, something to wear along. So I do hope that she will love it. But anyways, that would be the bag that I will make as I promised to her. So okay, so this was it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that it will be a great week ahead, and I'll have even more things to do next week, maybe work on something. If you have any suggestion, please let me know about them, and we will do something over here. So yeah, have a nice weekend, have a great week, and see you next week. Bye.